Today I'm going to do an oil change on my BMW S1000RR track bike. It's something I've got as well as the Triumph. So when you do the filters on these, it can be a little bit fun because you don't actually have much clearance to get that filter in there. You see, you've got your normal filter. BMW do like a thinner one from the factory, but I've just got this OEM one and it doesn't really fit in. There's loads of stuff in the way, so what I'm going to try and do is take this little assembly here off and see if that gives me access. Okay, now I've taken that out of the way and kind of hooked it up there, so I think once the old filter's off I'll be able to squeeze the new one past through that gap. So let's see what happens. Parts I've got for my service, so we've got some oil, which is 5W40, got a little measuring jug to measure out the oil. We've got a new oil filter, we've got a crush washer for the sump plug. This is our little bit here to take the sump plug out, and oil drain tray, which is way bigger than the one I had last time. I'm not sure if this is going to fit, but I got a bigger one because the other one, well, it overflowed when I tried to do the oil change. What I've done here is I've just warmed the bike up, just bringing it up to temperature, and that's going to help drain all the old oil out. I've put the bike on both paddock stands, and in a rare stroke of luck, oil tray, drip tray fits underneath. You know what, Mabel? What I'll do now is remove the sump plug using this bit here, just being careful to go the right way, just go to the left, just to make sure we don't strip the bolt. So there we go, there's the oil coming out. As you can see, it comes out really quickly, which is why I overflowed my other tray. What I'm going to do next is take off the oil filter using this tool here. So we'll just squeeze in, put it round and unscrew it. So the oil's finished coming out of the engine now. There's a couple of drips, so we're going to put the oil filter on. So what we need to do is just get a little bit of oil on your finger and just kind of put it, difficult to do with one hand, around the outside here on this part, this like ring, and that helps seal it once you put it onto the engine. The oil filter actually slipped in there okay once I've moved that sensor out of the way, so it just needs to be hand tight. So I'm actually going to use these tools here because it's pretty difficult to get your hand in there, so I'm just going to slip that in, there we go, and just tighten it up. Next thing is to put the sump plug back in, remembering to put a new crush washer on, and that's a little magnet on the end there, and that picks up any metal from the oil. And I did give it a wipe off, and it's pretty clean, which is good. The sump plug's in, you just tighten it up until the crush washer goes. There is a torque setting, but I tend to just do it just by feel. So what we're going to do next is put oil into the engine. I've got a funnel and a measuring jug because we need to put 4 litres in, and we'll just put that funnel into there and just top it up to 4 litres. That's 4 litres of oil in the engine. I put the oil cap back on and we can have a look through here and we can see that the oil level is about halfway, which is correct. What we'll do next is we'll bring the bike up to temperature just to get the oil circulating, wait for it to cool down, and then double check again just to make sure, because there's going to be oil that goes into the oil filter and other parts, so we might need just to top it up a little bit. We need to remember to put the sensor back on that we removed to put the oil filter on before we run the bike up to temperature. So that just screws on there like that. I warmed the bike up and checked for leaks just to make sure there were no leaks around the oil filter or drain plug, and it's cooled down now, and as you can see that has dropped, the actual oil levels dropped, so just need to top that back up again. There we go, just topped it up and it's slap bang in the middle, so that's exactly where I want it. That's the oil change done.